Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. So I figured what we could do in this episode, guys, is we could go and do some bounty hunting, like we were kind of talking about doing. We ran across the bounty hunters over there at New Asagarth in the previous episode when we were doing Freya's questline. So, and I think it's been released now for about 2 weeks, and I think this is the last night. Because as I'm recording this, it's the 12th of May, so I think they remove it tomorrow on the 13th. So I just figured we could go and do a couple of bounty hunting and stuff like that to collect some more of those coins and some more resources like the alchemical base and all that, which will, of course, help us out in the long run. But yeah, what I thought we could do when it comes to a route for this, and let me whoa, what? Okay, let me get myself corrected here. So yeah, I figured what route we could take is go through the summoning place, kind of kill all the sorcerers there or capture some, and then do some right here next to Thugra's stand and the Raiders Ridge, and then kind of go ahead and put those skulls there and collect the resources that we get from that. And then I figured we could move up to, trying to think. I think what we'll do next is we'll go to the ruins of Al-Merayah, and I'm not quite sure if these sorcerer bounty collectors are over there after they removed that giant fortress, but we'll go and check that out and see if that's the case or not. And then I figured what we could do is move up to New Asagarth and then do that for the sorcerer, the bounty collecting, and then we can just go right back down, do this again and come back and do this again. And what I figured we could do to finish it off is we can go over here to the Dregs, and where the Skulker's Inn is located, and then do that bounty hunting over here, and then maybe finish up doing the Dregs, because I kind of want to go and use some of those keys we've collected to get some more legendary weapons, because I went ahead and got Freya equipped with some new armor and things. I also just left her legendary Pride of Aesir chest piece on just because of the armor value, which is like 147 and stuff, which I thought was pretty good. And so now her armor is at 535, and she's sitting at like 28, 33 health and stuff. And so kind of wanted to get her suited up because I wanted to bring her with us on this run to kind of get her leveled up and to see how she is in battle and stuff. And also went ahead and got Dagger's weapon and gave it to her for right now, just so that way she can use it. But yeah, so without, as I like to say, without skipping any meals, I think we're all set to go. I just need to check everything. So I think I did make some food for Freya and I, so I think I got it in this preservation box. Yeah, salted pork, savory jerky. And let's go give that to her. Oh, put that there. And we can put that together. And we do need to give her some potions just in case things get kind of out of hand over there. And I also went ahead and did a few things on the knowledge. Just went ahead and got the Exile Epics, which of course, we learned from doing the Star Metal tools and stuff. And then I think I got went ahead and got the pure aloe extract potions, just so that way we could have those as well. But that's all that I've learned from the knowledge trees. So come, Freya, let's go and do some bounty hunting. I'm trying to think where the best way, probably just do what we've been doing, is kind of going up right here, or actually going through here and then going up this way. Yeah, I think that'd be the best route to start. So let's go and start our bounty hunting. And run over people again. Probably need to get our glowing stick out.
The water here is clear as the glacier streams from home, not as icy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Unless you have animals pooping in it. And all the other exiles that are surrounding these waters. Yeah, I have to say that doing Freya's questline in the previous episode was really fun. Like I was saying, like I think I really enjoyed her questline a little bit more than Lufey's, just because of, I guess, the overall concept of the story, or the just what you're having to deal with in her quest lines and stuff. And then, of course, going to the volcano, which was a pretty challenging thing to traverse and to get that completed. So yeah, I think overall I really did like her story a little bit more. But but Lufey's quest line was still fun, and I really like how that came about. But the one thing I didn't really like about Freya's quest line is that it took a lot of time to do, just because of all the 8-hour breaks in between and stuff like that. Because I think there was 6 total quests that you had to do. So it was just... So in regards to that, I think I prefer Lufey's quest, just because it's a lot shorter. You don't have to wait as long. Especially since if you're doing a series like this where you're having to like record like little segments here and there, just so that way you can get the 8-hour timer to go down and stuff. Or eventually get the 8-hour timer down to where you can record again. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed both of their quests. Like I said, I can't wait to see what they add in the next chapters of the Age of Heroes, just to see what kind of fully voiced thralls we'll get.
Foul cannibals. This place stinks of blood and sacrifice.
Yes. Yes, it does. You're right about that. But yeah, I'm curious to know what she's going to be saying whenever we go to certain places, and what kind of dialogue she's going to have, like if we go to places up north, over in the jungle, or just to some of the dungeons that we can go to and do. So, kind of looking forward to that. Because I really wasn't expecting her to say anything about this place in particular.
To the great feast.
But it is cool to know that she does have these little conversations here, just like Lufey does. Actually, I'm curious to know what Lufey says when you come over here. And there's a floating corpse, because why not? And it's completely disappearing. What a good way to start this episode. Okay. Looks like a... Ooh, that's a dancer too. And a cook 3.
I go to the great feast.
Which we actually could have used, because I think the cook that we have at home is only a 2. Cook 2.
Oh, take me.
And what is this? An effigy doll? Oh, it's a treasure. That's pretty interesting. Ow. Oh, we have a jailer. That didn't tickle. Go ahead and get... Really?
I go to the great feast.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. What's going to happen one of these days is one of my thralls getting pinned up against the wall. But thankfully Freya has a lot of health. And that armor she's got on, at least for right now, will take care of any damage. So, and here is our first sorcerer skull of the night. And there's nothing really in there, just bones. And we went ahead and got the jailer key. Yep, nothing in there, but there was a taxidermied imp somewhere. Who had that? Oh, this lady did. Yeah, I actually want to pick that up because I've never seen that. Okay, so who's in here? Oh, it's an Archer 1. I think we'll leave him to his fate. Not really interested in a 1. Okay, so if there's one jailer over there, then we might have another jailer somewhere. Over here, maybe? Well, I don't see anybody in the cage, so probably not. I am going to do this, though, since we're kind of sneaking up behind them.
Who are you, Shadow?
I am the knight. Or getting... or chopped liver, maybe? I seriously could not get out of the way. Ah, some more treasure. And another jailer's key. Another sorcerer's skull. Ooh, a gilded urn. More treasure. Oh, I don't know why I'm leaving. There is a sorcerer to collect. Or maybe there's not, because it clipped through the earth. Because, of course it did. Of course it did. God, I should know better than that. Not to leave a unconscious sorcerer alone like that. Golly. It's like, get it right. Okay, so we just managed to have gotten two skulls, but... Slade! Slade! Seriously, buddy. I mean, I know he's not going to be doing any damage to you whatsoever, but... You've got to at least... defend yourself, at least. Okay, so... Just a merry skip over here. I guess what I'll do is I'll just... go up here real fast. Go across. Try not to lose any health if I can. And just put Slade right here. All right. Okay, maybe we can knock this one out. Yep, there they go. Maybe when I have time to kill this, or... Yeah, go ahead, Freya. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was just like he's basically shitting himself. He didn't even move at all. And put this bad boy up here. Nice. Let's see, 50 gold coins and silver coins. I guess I didn't get any beast blood. Wow, demon blood. I guess you only get demon blood from just killing them, I guess. Which, I guess that would make sense. Oh, taxidermied rock nose. Sure. Why not? Just seeing if there's anything I might want to, because I know we're getting close to encumbrance. Full encumbrance, so. Just got to keep my eyes on that. So I think there's everything in here looks okay. Which, of course, I probably will have to drop some of these taxidermied stuff. I don't know, I'm just kind of in the mood to collect those for some reason. I mean, it's not like we have like hundreds of them already placed about in the... at home. But more the merrier. Why not? And down he goes. Oh! He got ran over. That was a nice block. Whoa! They all came up here. Oh, she killed him. Oh well. How I've missed the carnage. I'm just destroying everything and just seeing the ragdoll physics and stuff. It's going to be a good episode, I think. Okay, so that's everybody up here except for Thugra. Oh my gosh. If only I could do what you can do in Oblivion. Like just pick them up and then just throw them off the cliff. That'd be so cool if you could do that. Okay, so we did kill a jailer. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like we went looks like I actually grabbed the key already. Yep. Sure did. So let's go see who we've got in this cage. Oh, this is a named cook. I mean, sure, why not? I'll just have to put him somewhere like we did with the others. So, hold on a second. Let's see if I can't go put Freya down here real quick. Yeah, let's put her back over here where Slade is for a second. I mean, shoot, yeah, I mean, might as well just go ahead and get a named cook. Definitely not what I was expecting to find in that cage. Alright, buddy, let's follow me real quick before all these things respawn again. And we'll just put you somewhere safe until I can come back and collect you. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Right there. Okay, so might as well go ahead and put our little treasures where they need to go. Okay, got about 65 of those coins. Chemical base. Oh, there's the demon blood. Yep. Only got 4. And lasting feast. Oh yeah, that's the one that gives you the carrying capacity +0. I don't know why it said +0. And it just gave me a little bit more encumbrance. But yeah, that was the meal that gave you that bonus on your encumbrance, so... Okay. Yeah, we unfortunately was able to only kill... I should say not kill, but more like we collected the sorcerer by dragging him over here, by knocking him out. But the rest of them we had to kill. So that's good. At least we were able to get one captured. Alright, so let's not dilly-dally, of course, and move ourselves upwards. And see if those... I need to make a marker real quick, though, to put the named cook thrall. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go up here to Safari Land up there and see if that place has a bounty hunter collector up there. If not, that's okay. We'll just go ahead and collect the skulls and take them with us up there to New Asagarth. So it'll all work out. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I went ahead and got those 2 thralls that we captured in the last episode that we placed over there. I went ahead and took them back to base. And it was only a tanner or 2 that we had, so we now have a tanner or 3 working for us. So that's a big plus. And I went ahead and put that... Oh, there's a tiger right there. I was like seeing something running towards us, like, what is that? And we might as well kill this elephant. Yeah, so... I'm trying to think what I was talking about. Oh yeah, that's right, about the 2 thralls. Yeah, I went ahead and put the Archer 3 on the back side of the base where the waterfront is, or where the pier is. So I put him on top of one of those scaffolds. Is that a good thing? I mean, I'm pretty sure I taste pretty good. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so let me take a look around real quick and see if our friends are around here. I want to say they usually hang out around in here somewhere, but... Yeah, I guess they really didn't take into account, or when they did this, because it was only in the March update, I believe, is when, maybe patches before then, is when they changed this back to what it used to be. So I don't know, maybe they need to change the code a little bit in order to place one of these bounty hunter collectors down. I'm not sure. Okay. There you go, buddy. Now what? It's like all of a sudden battle music starts and there's nothing coming. Oh! You little sneaky bastard. Just hiding in a corner like that. Okay, let's try and find the entryway. I loved how I missed right there. Guess we'll take the right side first. Okay, let's try and kill, I guess. Well, I really don't have any option to collect them unless I wanted to go all the way back down here to do it. I guess I'll make that decision here in just a minute. But I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead and kill them. Because I really don't want to go back. Oh, there's a named bearer. Man, we were just collecting a lot of treasure today. Yep, there's the sorcerer skull. Might want to take one of these burlap satchels with us just in case. Just go ahead and get 2. Okay. Yeah, I just figured we could just go ahead and kill these. Just because, like I said, I don't really want to go back down. I'll tell you, well, I'm over here having conflictions with myself and my decisions. I'll tell you what, we might as well go ahead and try to collect at least one, and we'll just run it back down there. Shouldn't take too long. Oh gosh. Yep. And we just gently float down. It's like I'm carrying a human balloon. Yeah, I like how it said on the meal, it was like carrying capacity +0, and here it says 45. I don't think I actually looked at it the last time I ate one of those to see if it actually said that or not. Okay, let's go return our human balloon to the sorcerer collector, the bounty hunters. There we go. Yay. Okay, got 115 of those so far. I'm trying to see if there's anything else up here at the top. Nope. No more demon blood or anything. Right on. Alright, so let's go up to New Asagarth. And we will be back for you momentarily. Ah, Freya leveled up, I think. Let's see what she is. Okay, you can stop moving now, even though I told you to move. Okay, she's level 6. So I think that was actually Slade who leveled up. Oh, that's cool. He got level 15. Or he's actually level 18 right now. Oh my god. 22,974 health. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, it looks like he got his level 15 perk, which is Primal Resistance. Your follower is quite hardy. +5 on Vitality. Nice! Alright, we might as well just... I was about to say we could just go ahead and walk over there, but we might as well get back on Slade and kind of move him over here.
We're too far from our goal. I can't follow you any further.
Huh? What? You're not supposed to be saying that. That was when you weren't even my thrall yet. Are you having some sort of amnesia there, Freya? Or an aneurysm of some sort? Okay, so here we'll try and collect as many as we can by using the purple lotus orbs. Try to minimize our killing of the sorcerers if we can, so that way we can get a lot more rewards. And yeah, I think we're all set to go. And of course, getting stuck on that freaking plank, because
For a while, this was my home. But these are no
because
longer
reasons.
my kin.
Nope, we kind of established that. Jeez, what a chest. Yeah, we kind of established that on your quest line, that these are not your kin anymore. That's for sure. Okay, I think we're coming up to our first sorcerer, I believe.
I can see you, Exile.
Okay, great. I'm glad you can see me. It's not going to matter much.
Tell me your name, so that I can carve it on your book.
It's Batman. Okay, so it wasn't in there. I think it's this one. Yep. Okay, might as well throw. Yeah, wait for the cloud of mist, or the mist to take effect. There we go. I didn't even know there was a chest right here. Okay, there's determination war paint. So we might as well go ahead and put this bad boy, and I thought I aggroed those priests, but it was just this fighter. How dare you actually have mechanics and block? Yeah, let's go put this bad boy over yonder in the cage. Can't remember, do I actually have any skulls? I do. Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of that place. From ruins of Al-Merayah. So let's just go ahead and put those two down. Collect those bounties. Dang, those two have already respawned. And their bodies are still there. That's crazy. Oh, that's a fine time to have no stamina. That was an archpriest. Okay, probably need to eat something. And somehow we're over in... Oh, that's right, I just ate something which got rid of the lasting feast. There we go. I should have known better. Okay, there's a sorcerer right there. Of course. Of course. Oh, you little... Come into the cloud. Wait. What? What? But I didn't even throw it over here. Game. Buggy game. Okay, and of course I think our max is 4, so we can get 2 more of those like that. Gosh, it's always that step. And that one. And that one. Okay, so we might as well just go this way.
Here I saw something.
Get sundered. Because that's always nice. Go ahead and drink one of those elixirs of freedom. I think, if I remember correctly, there is a sorcerer hanging around one of the houses on the outside. Okay. That was an interesting pose. Whew, almost just got stuck.
You cur! May scorpions hatch from your nethers! No, I am sorry. Come back! Come back!
Is that someone screaming in a jail? Or in a cage?
Please.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. And of course it's nighttime because, you know, like I always say,
No, you can't leave me here. I beg you.
I'm going to assume and say that jailers, not jailers, well, the bartenders are the ones that have voice acting.
I shall serve you faithfully. I shall serve you libations unending.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Okay. Cool, so that's good to know that whenever we run across someone screaming or hollering inside of a cage, it's usually a barkeep. I'm trying to think where that sorcerer is that's hanging out on the outside of the house. I think it's over this way. I think a tier 4 shield right thrall spawns over here somewhere. Oh, there's a Taskmaster. Taskmaster 1. And somehow I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, let's see, I think
Closer, and I'll gut you.
this is definitely a bad place to traverse at night. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Come out of the shadows.
There you are. Well, that's actually not who was talking. I'm probably gonna have to kill. Maybe not. Yeah, she went ahead and killed it. That's well, shoot. It looked like she was about to be unconscious, but the bleeding killed her. Oh well. Can't collect them all, unfortunately. So let's, I guess, try to make our way back over here. And see if those this sorcerer over here has respawned back, which I'm going to assume it has. Yep, it has respawned back. See if we can actually hit it. There we go. And down he goes. All right, let's go put sorcerer number 3 in the top cage. And then let us go find ourselves one final victim. Jeez. Yeah, that sorcerer's already there again. Okay, so we might as well just do what we just did. And knock her out. Well, hopefully this will knock her out. Oh. Come here. Unfortunately, the cloud was in front of me, so I couldn't see the ridiculous ragdoll physics when she got unconscious, but I'm pretty sure it was glorious. God, I just don't know what it is about those wooden planks that just catch your character like that. It's really annoying. If I haven't made that clear already. Okay, cool. So we've got all 4 sorcerers collected in those cages. Yeah, and I think we have a skull. Yep, just one. There we go. Nice, we've got about 330 of those coins, 240 alchemical base, a buttload of gold coins and silver coins. But it's not really giving us a lot of demon blood. I can't remember if it gives you a lot of demon blood or not, or if this is the norm. I just, of course, remember just getting demon blood off of them, or for the rewards. Just don't think I was really paying attention to know how much you're actually getting from it. Okay, so that's stop number 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I figured what we could do now is go. I don't think I'm going to. I was thinking, like I was saying earlier, going down back to this again, and then back down here. What I might do is just come back down. I'll tell you what, instead of actually doing this area like the Dregs, since this is the final night, and I'm not entirely sure exactly when they're going to remove them tomorrow, guess what we'll do is we'll just redo this part again, and then we'll do this part again, and then we'll just head back home. And then I'm pretty sure, since I am recording this part kind of late in the night, I'm going to have to probably do this in segments, kind of like how we did with Freya's quest and Lufay's quest. So that way I can have time to, of course, do these 3 again, kind of go back home. And then I was, like I said, thinking about doing a dungeon, like the Dregs or some sort, just to use those keys that we have in the treasure chest there to maybe get some legendary weapons out from those chests that you get once you defeat the final bosses of those dungeons. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, let's go back down south and
Too far
redo.
from our goal. I can't follow you any further.
Freya, what's going on over there, girl? You forgot that we've already done your quest? No, seriously though, I kind of wonder. Like, obviously it's got to be a bug, but I wonder what's actually triggering it, you know? I guess it's just because of that plate with New Asagarth where you do that quest. Where you go in to talk to the guy that's in the hut over there. That's probably what's triggering it. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll just head back down south and we'll do those 2 runs again.
I've never seen grasslands like this. The moors and tundra of home offer less concealment.
That's pretty interesting. That little dialogue she just said. Okay, Tiger. You can chill, bro. So can you. I'm more paying attention to the tigers and not seeing what's in front of me. Okay, so we will stop by here again. I mean, might as well just bring Slade. I mean, it's not like he can't get killed or anything. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you were shooting from. I would have to disagree on that wholeheartedly, because I indeed came closer to the point to where your arms got somehow severed with a mace. I know this is going to be risky because, well, never mind. I was going to say it was going to be risky because if they got knocked out and me having to face some of those that we aggroed, they're probably going to clip through the ground. Unfortunately. Yeah, I just might as well collect the skulls. Maybe we can catch this one. Alright, so let's get back on Slade here. I don't think there's anything else other than maybe some of the archers that are on the outskirts, but let's just return him to the cage. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's exactly what they are. They are definitely human balloons. And this couldn't be any more perfect. Because this is exactly where we need to be. And having this sorcerer unconscious like this is definitely a plus. To just go ahead and bring it over here. And then we can just go ahead and start collecting the ones from over here. But we definitely don't need Slade going with us on this part. And that binding's about to break. Might as well switch that out. Okay, we'll go this way first. Since we did the other one over there first. We'll just do it in reverse. Oh, here come the rock noses. Dang, we're just getting jailers out the butt tonight, aren't we? Just might as well go ahead and pick up that jailer's key. Pick up his skull. And there's nobody in here, unfortunately. So might as well go ahead and kill Thugra over here. Boy, what a fantastic image. He is posing with such grace.
Come into the light.
She backed up into that, didn't she? Not today, Safari Archer. Okay, we might as well go ahead and put what we've collected here so far. And I figured we could go to the summoning place real fast, take care of that, and then we'll just head home. Well, after we get our named thralls for our reward from these coins. Well, since we're kind of, might as well just go ahead and collect or just kill them. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That was a named carpenter, I think. Okay, got another jailer's key.
Let us talk quickly before anyone notices.
Okay, there's another barkeep.
Speak to me.
Maybe not this time, buddy.
You can't leave me here. I beg you.
Well, I'll come back and release you, but I don't think I'll be taking you with us. You'll just have to fend for yourself. Oh, there's that. There's that archer that we left behind. Which means that barkeep that's in New Asagarth is probably getting his ass kicked.
Let us talk quickly before anyone notices.
Okay, so there's two barkeeps here. Okay, so cool. We killed the sorcerers again in there. Got their skulls. So let's hop back on Slade and put them on the cauldron. Well, to be honest, might as well. Because they have respawned back. And we'll put those 3 skulls here. Yep. I thought we missed one. So, cool. Yeah, I think that will probably be our bounty hunting for now. So we'll just, like I said, head back home. Well, actually, hold on a second. Before we do that, and I think she's got, because I know this is going to put me over encumbrance when we do this. We might as well go ahead and spend our coins. So, who is it? Yeah, here we go. So let's go ahead and purchase a worker. And a combatant, I suppose. And who did we get? Okay, so we got an alchemist, it looks like. And Varpnir. I don't know if that's the same archer we got last time or if that's a different one. So no. So we didn't get any of the other ones that I wanted to get, but that's okay. I just love how you can just stick them in her pocket like they're just coins or something. How many of those do we have left? 15? Okay. So yeah, I think we did a pretty good... Oh yeah, we'll have to come back and get him. Lovely. Such a lovely, lovely stance and pose. Maybe we'll have to come back and get that named cook. And we really don't need a named alchemist since we've already got one. But I guess we'll go ahead and put him in one of the chests. Just so that we will have him in reserved for a later date. But I'm curious to know what that archer looks like, if it's a different one. Okay, so let's obviously put Slade where he needs to go in his usual dwelling. And let's see what these... Curious to see what they look like. I know this is going to make me over encumbered, but it does not matter. Okay, so that's what that alchemist looks like. Okay, yeah, so he's a different archer, because the other one we got has that long, yeah, that guy over there, he has the long hair. So we'll put that archer over here on this side. Might as well put him back in here too, so that way I can run. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this guy right there. That's right, he was stuck on that emote from where I placed him at the ruins, so might as well clear it. So he's not putting up putting his foot up against the air like that.
1,700 and
There's our Tanner 3, and she's still doing that emote too. Okay, so we need to clear that one as well. Okay, we'll put that named Alchemist. Oh, it was right here. Go ahead and put that in here in this chest. Like I said, I just love how you just shove them inside the chest or in her pocket, because that's how that works. But yeah, those were some fun bounty hunts. We definitely got a lot of skulls, and we were able to capture some, and you know, of course, get over 400 of those coins and stuff, and we were able to get a lot of more rewards and stuff from that as well. But yeah, and like I said, I don't think I'm going to go over here and do Skulkers in that side for bounty hunting or anything like that. I think I'll just kind of leave it with what we just did. And I do want to pick it back up in the next segment to go over here and do the Dregs dungeon, so that way we can spend some of those keys that we found from killing those 3 skull bosses and try and see if we can get any legendary weapons that we can potentially give Freya or Lufe and stuff like that. But yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next segment. Before we actually go and do the Dregs real quick, I'm going to go ahead and grab these keys that we need for those treasure chests in there. And let's go ahead and grab our... I think this is the only bow we have. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab that bow. And just these iron head arrows, because we just need those for... And technically, could have used these right here, but they're legendary, and I really don't want to waste them. But yeah, regardless, we do need a ranged weapon in order for us to hit those little targets inside the Dregs, so we can progress. But I think that's everything. And what just happened? I'm guessing she was standing on him just now, because in the corner of my eye I saw something fall, and I guess that was what that was. But all right, well, enough goofing around. Let's go ahead and get on Slade and head on over to the Dregs and get caught right in the middle of the blacksmith table, of course, because why not? All right, now I figured we can just take the same route as we did when we first did the Dregs, is go over here and just go down all the way down this strip of coastline. I'll just find it a little bit easier to get there from here, doing this route. And obviously, since we're doing this a couple of days after the bounty hunting event concluded, we won't obviously see any of those little cages that are sitting out there during the events. But it was definitely good that we managed to get a few successful runs out of that before the event concluded. And we were able to get, I think it was over 400 coins and a lot of resources. And, you know, since this is the second segment of this video, it has, like I said, been a couple of days since then. And we were able to get... Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a Delencia or anything like that, but we did get a named Alchemist, I think, and then another Archer, which is cool. But been really neat if we were able to have gotten something that we didn't already have, you know. Oh, we need to put Slade somewhere where it's not illegal. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we will just run through this as quickly as possible, but also keeping our self-aware, because it could definitely still get pinched easily here. And even though we've got decent armor and a decent weapon and stuff, it doesn't really matter. We could still get killed here. Okay. I might as well just take the left side. Ooh, there's a named sorcerer. Which I think it's the same one we've got at home. Because the name looked familiar. Yeah, it looks like she's got basic stuff. Yeah, we can just leave it there. Woo! Okay. Cannibal Brute. And I think the last time we came through here and did this, I think we learned these recipes, but let me see if... Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay, a yaw cleaver. Okay. It's a ritual harvest. It's a tool. I mean, obviously, it's a cleaver, so I'm assuming it's just going to be like any other cleaver. But it's cool, nonetheless. Like I said, I don't remember ever grabbing that, but maybe we did. Okay, so we're going to have to grab one of these and sacrifice them to the sewer gods in order to get down there. So let's get one of our lucky winners. And not get stuck in the process. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down there before it closes. Okay, go ahead and grab the arrows and bow. Okay, go ahead and eat up. And drink up too, because dang, we were getting close to losing our thirst there. And we'll go ahead and drink one of these elixirs of freedom, just so that way we'll have some extra stamina. And we'll put the pure aloe extract there. And I think, and we'll just do this too, right there.
Be wary. I mistrust this hole in the earth, and it stinks of the sewers.
Ah, that's cool. She actually has dialogue when you go down in dungeons. That's really cool. I like that. Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's a 3-skull, like Komodo type of boss over there. Jeez, it's like over sneaking up on us. But yeah, I think that's the 3-skull white salamander or white Komodo dragon boss over there. So let's go ahead and kill that so that we can get an extra key. And let's see how we do this time, because I remember the last time we did this with Nahaji, she got knocked out and we had to actually solo it. But we did pretty good, if I remember correctly. So let's see how we do this time. It just brought Freya right into the middle of that. Yeah, we're doing a lot better than last time, definitely. I'll kind of let her get some of the brunt of the damage. That actually still hurt. Yeah, that tail swipe he did actually did a little bit of damage on me. So he still seems like he could be a formidable foe if we just let him to his own devices and just kept attacking us, but I think we did a lot better this time around than last time. We were able to kill him pretty easily and quickly. Yep, there it is. Go ahead and drop all that. Don't really need that. And I think we didn't do the 3-skull spider boss down here either. Over next to the last part of the dungeon. So we'll go and do that too. So we'll have another extra key from that. Yeah, let's just run through this as fast as we can. Safely, of course. Because I know these skeletons can be quite something if we get cornered. Or I should say, if we allow ourselves to get cornered. That was actually a pretty cool block. Of course, Freya, you get stuck. Because why not? Anything worthwhile? Not necessarily. And we've got to make sure to remember that there is a pressure plate over on our left here that we need to hit. Okay, there's one. And number 2. Okay, and I think our spider friend is down in this room. Yep. There he is. He actually has a lot more health than I thought. But we're doing pretty well. Nice. Cool. So let's see what he dropped. Okay, got a Grandmaster Weapon Repair Kit. Ooh, a Fragment of Power. Yes, please. A Reliable Butcher. Just a legendary Butcher's Cleaver. Nice. And some carcasses. An Island Lynx. And a Hyena. Wait. Where are there lynxes in this game? I don't remember there ever being lynxes. Or maybe maybe those are areas that I've never been before that have those, or maybe it's a mod. I'm not sure, but that's just funny that there's a rhinoceros carcass in here. Well, I would say I would take them, but they're like 50 weight. Jeez. Yeah, because I was just saying, you could put them through the. Like I was just saying, you can probably put them in the fluid press to squeeze out like bone and blood, I suppose. But all right, let's go ahead and grab the key off of this thing. Nice, got a lot of ichor. And we'll keep the chitin, obviously the demon blood and the ichor. So cool, we've got 5 skeleton keys that we can use, and I think there's a total of 3 chests in here, if I remember correctly. So, and I wonder what we'll get. It'd be really cool if we got some daggers and a spear, maybe maybe a mace for me. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because we'll end up using it when we need to. And we'll give one of them to Freya. So that way we can give Dagger back her mace. Or her maul, I should say. Or warhammer. Okay, let's be a little bit smart about this. That wasn't too bad. Just able to be agile and just jump around. Kind of reserve our stamina a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this switch if we can from right here. I think we got it. Yep. Sure did. Come on, game. Up here freaking out. Because the water wasn't rising fast enough. Okay, I kind of wonder if she's going to say anything when we get up close to this thing. Really, really cool if she did. Go ahead and grab this guy. Okay, I gotta make sure to get in to the... Once we kill this thing, we've got to make sure to get in there fast so we can grab our weapons and go, because that pull does respawn back fairly quickly. Well, the music was starting, and then stopped. And then it just stopped moving. There we go. Ow. Alright. Oh, of course, Freya, go right into the poison pool, or the acid pool. I mean, whatever works, right? You do you, boo. It doesn't even look like it's affecting her at all. That's crazy. Quit moving. Hey, stop it. Alright. Let her go ahead and finish it off. Yay! Alright, of course we've gotten the knowledge already. So go ahead and collect this real fast. Got ourselves a sword. And a bow. It looks like we got ourselves a mace too. And while we're at it... Oh, come on, hurry up. There we go. Nice. Went ahead and got some more abysmal flesh and the abysmal eye. And then, of course, we got another staff, just in case something happens to the one we've got. And why are you just standing there, Freya? So if we can't get her out of there. Well, probably just better just to go out. Oh, there she comes. I literally thought we were going to see her just with her health above the pool, and she's just going to be still standing there, but it's awesome that she came out. Okay, so let's take a look at these weapons real fast. So we did get a bow, which is, I mean, it's kind of meh. I mean, I said earlier that it doesn't really matter what weapons we get, but in my mind I was just like, hopefully we don't get a bow. But here we go. We already just got one. But I mean, we can definitely give, and I'm not going to sit here and say that this bow isn't bad or anything. It's just one of those things where I was like, man, I wish we would have gotten something else besides a bow, but it's alright. So we've got Dead Spire. There's a reach, or has reach. So kind of like having a spear, I guess. Health damage 67, penetration 9. Ah, yes, we got ourselves a mace, which we'll use for ourselves. Okay, shield smash, armor penetration 29%, 59 damage. Cool. I mean, all in all, pretty good haul, I'd say. And I think we'll give Freya this Dead Spire weapon. Kind of wish it would have been daggers, just because could have given her daggers to use. But okay, let's see what we can do. Oh. Oh, it is a spear. I thought it was a sword. Oh, well, if I would have read the stupid the stupid description, I would have known that. So yeah, it's a polearm. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, we'll give her this for sure. And we'll let her use the polearm. But it really does look like a sword, though. I mean, just looking at the weapon itself, it really does look like a sword. But cool, awesome. We were able to get some pretty decent weapons out of those, I think. Go ahead and put that back in her inventory because it's going to take up a lot of my encumbrance. So yeah, I'd say that was a pretty successful run. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out. And we'll just make our way back down here. I think we'll go ahead and get to Slade real quick, and then we'll call it there. Call it an episode. Oh, there's one of those little towers that you can get for your bracelet. And I don't think we've gotten that one yet. So let's go and do that real quick. Should have enough stamina for this. Yay! Yeah, it looks like we didn't get that beforehand, so cool. We were able to get that one. And now we've just got to make our way over to Slade. Somehow. Without getting stuck. Ooh, that was close. Freya, I like how you're just teleporting from these high places and I'm having to do all the work. It really makes me feel my worth. Okay, we'll just keep climbing over here so we can negate all of these enemies. Alright, cool. So we made it back over here to Slade. So like I said, I think this is where we're going to call the episode, guys. But yeah, I think we've had a pretty successful runs, like I said before, with the bounty hunting and stuff. We were able to get, you know, that named alchemist and that named archer, and we did, like, I think one run going up to New Asagarth and one run back down to where we started. And we accumulated a lot of coins and stuff and some resources, but yeah, I think we really did a pretty good haul for that event. And obviously, you know, with this session that we're doing right now, that event was over, but we just went and did a little run of the Dregs just now, of course, and we were able to get some pretty good, decent legendary weapons out of that. So I think we had a pretty decent episode, guys. I think it was pretty good. But yeah, so if you guys are enjoying the content and stuff like that, you know, that's really cool and awesome, and I really appreciate you guys checking out all the videos and stuff and just, you know, watching them and everything. But, you know, of course, like, if you guys are new to the channel and you're just now, you know, kind of dipping your feet into things, you know, just kind of watching the playlists and stuff like that, you know, just feel free to subscribe if you'd like. I've heard, you know, of course, that helps me out and stuff, and of course hit that notification bell just in case, you know, you guys want to know when I post a new video, and just like, comment, and share the video if you'd like. All right, well, I'm not quite sure what we'll do next episode, guys. Like, I've been kind of thinking about doing some more dungeons that we haven't done, but I really would like to go and get some more thralls, maybe, like, try to look for tier 4 thralls, especially like an armor smith, like a shield riot or something like that, so we can get some epic armor made and get it to the best that it can be and stuff. So, but yeah, we might do that, or we might do something else. I'm not sure. I'll have to plan it out for the next episode and stuff. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See ya.